All right, guys, side quest accomplished. Mark it off the bucket list. I did a stand-up comedy routine at an open mic last night for the first time. I still can't believe I did this, but I feel good about at least just accomplishing it. And I'll show you a clip right now. And if you're sensitive, don't watch this, but I think it's funny. Hopefully you like it.
Has anyone taken a DNA test out there? You know, the ones that tell you about your genealogy and your family history. Well, I took one of those a couple years back, and turns out I'm every kind of white you could possibly be. I know, big shocker. I know some of you guys are looking at me and thinking, I could have told you that for free. But actually, there was one thing that I found at the very bottom of the list that was pretty interesting. It turns out that I'm 3% Native American. That's right. 3 whole percentage points. I'm a minority. Although I may stay white for the next 4 years. Just in case, finish out this term, see how it goes. In case things go south, and I mean Confederate South, you know, my sister, she took the same exact test, but when her results came back in, she was only 2%. Sorry about it. Try harder next time, okay? Actually, if you see her, my sister, she's a little bit pasty. So it kind of makes sense, you know? And she actually lives in Washington now with Edward, Bella, and the rest of the vampires. You know, I'm on Team Jacob, running with the wolves. You know, after my test, a lot of things just started making sense. You know, for example, my last name, Howe. Just rolls off the tongue a little bit better now that I know. When we used to grow up playing cowboys and Indians, I never wanted to be a cowboy. Now I know. You know, this town isn't big enough for the both of us, and I was here first. A painful question came to me later on, you know, did I miss out on a huge scholarship? You know? And you guys laugh, but if Elizabeth Warren can do it, so can I, okay? She's an inspiration. She's a Native American icon. And I hope to one day follow in her footsteps. The DNA test tells you a lot of things. Some of the things I felt like I was being roasted about. You know, one of the things it said is like, you're very unlikely to be athletic. That's a little rude. And then it told me something else. It told me,